So, strange sequence of events. The bus has broken down right there. At least it got off the highway. That's pretty good. So it was just the right spot for me to get out. Now I only have about 2 kilometers to walk on the side of the highway to get to where I'm going, which is better than the 5 I would have had to do otherwise. So I'm really grateful the bus broke down. Here be Cascade. This be the objective. The bus is working now. It just passed me. The driver was nice. He offered to pick me back up, but I declined because, again, this is actually less walking if I do it this way. Yep, so Cascade, here we go. Woo. My confusion deepens as I find somewhat of a trail leading through the forest here in the general direction that I'm supposed to be going. Questions are many, answers are few. Okay, so the questions continue to mount. What? There's Parks Canada garbage receptacles over there. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, there's the rail spur. Everything's gonna be okay. I found the CN rail spur. So I'm just gonna cross this here field. It's gonna be a scorcher. Water's gonna be interesting today. Considering I'm gonna hyper trail runner try to get up Cascade with minimal gear. We'll be leaving my pack at the bottom. Yeah, because I have a 3 nights worth of food and equipment with me. I'm looking up. We are away from the rail spur and the sign that said danger high voltage. That was probably a good choice. Go there and start the thing that I'm supposed to do today. Yeah. We're about to find out how illicit my activities have been. I've yet to see anything about trespass. No parking, okay? No parking. I didn't park nothing. We're good. Well, this is kind of sad. There's a bus stop right here. That lady just waved at me. I don't know what that was about. There's a bus stop there. The definitive answer to the question, was that worth 24 minutes of walking through tall grass and on the side of a rail spur? The answer is almost certainly no, but I've never done that before. We're here for new experiences. Also have I crossed the Trans-Canada Highway on foot before? I don't think I have. New experiences. Okay, so apparently this Texas gate here is electrified to stop the animals from doing animal things. So they are aware that people walk here, so that's a good thing, I guess. Doesn't look like many people or any people, but they are aware, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so just ran across the Trans-Canada Highway, did a beautiful vault over the median in the middle, and now we're face down in a ditch somewhere on the side of the highway, going somewhere. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. I thought they were coming to rescue me already, just proactively, before I got too deep. That's not. Maybe next time. I guess the next challenge is getting over this electrified fence. I'm sure there's a gate. Ladies and gentlemen, 40 Mile Creek. Just crossing it on the here bridge, and then looks like we're just about there. It's pretty good. There's a sign there, we're gonna go check it out. Yeah. We'll do the thing where we do the thing. Then we go do our thing. And everything's gonna be great. Yeah, so I still haven't even made it to the Mount Norquay parking lot kind of area. I mean, I'm bypassing that, but that elevation. And that's where the normal person starts. So I'm expecting today to be 2 kilometers of vert, or at least close to it. 40 Mile Creek is long below me. Unfortunately, I have to drop back down to it and cross it. You're in the woods all by yourself. You have a few mountain bikers. And all of a sudden you're at a chairlift for Mount Norquay. I assume it's this. This looks right. I'm here at the crossing for 40 Mile Creek. The mosquitoes are visible and miserable. Very glad I bought the tent. Why suffer more than I already choose to? I've decided that this is the best place to leave my pack. And I'm going to go fast and light from here, with just my running belt. I'll be able to carry 3/4 of a liter of water, and I can handle being dehydrated for a few hours because I've done it many times before on this little epic adventure that I'm on. I just spoke to some people who came down. There's no water really past the 40 Mile Creek crossing that is here. There's lots of salt in my food, so that'll help me retain some water, so that's good. We're gonna play with fire a little bit and see what happens. So it's been 40 minutes. Just switching back and doing the thing you do when you try to get out of the forest, which is run from the bugs. I have rationed myself 100 milliliters of water every hour. Yeah, we're kind of pushing some things here, but we're fast and we're light, so it will minimize my exposure time to the heat, which should be a good thing in general. Yeah, I've been going pretty hard. My heart rate's been about 5% below my aerobic threshold for the last 40 minutes. And I plan on keeping it there until I get into the sun, where I will slow down a little bit to conserve water by not sweating as much and not breathing as much. I think that's Brewster somewhere over there, or part of it. I'm camping below that tonight. This might be an interesting day, at least in terms of total duration. Well, we'll see what happens. That's the objective. There's the false summit. I see some bodies on the ridge. They are significantly ahead of me, but they probably didn't take the bus here. Let's see if I can catch them before they get to the summit. Okay, so I just passed the trail runner who crossed the bridge in front of me like an hour and 45 minutes ago. It's been exactly 1 hour since I left the bridge, which means I have some water. Now, I'm going way faster than expected, so I'm gonna have lots of water on the way down, which is fantastic. It's windy up here, and the smoke is blocking a lot of the sun, so it's actually really good conditions for this. I'm gonna down 100 mils of this and have a bar, and just about there. So that's all I earned. A bar, and off we go. Unfortunately, it's not very clear because obvious reasons, but I'm gonna go through the exercise of pointing out what's going on anyway. That's Brewster. That ridge goes on for like 30 kilometers. This is Mount Norquay right here, where the ski resort is. Behind it is 1, 2, 3 successive peaks. Those peaks are Mount Edith. My ears are popping, so excuse me as I make weird noises. Behind Mount Edith is Mount Corey. 40 Mile Creek is down there, and I'm camping on the other side of that mountain, beyond that rib, at some point. The wind is here, it is glorious. As long as it doesn't blow my hat away, I will be a happy camper. Here is the boulder field leading up to the ridge traverse, and then we blast across to something that is obscured by these trees. My ear is still like weird, so okay, off we go. Here is some typical Cascade rubble. Moving up. This is the Cascade Amphitheater. The trail split in the woods back there and comes up through there. You can kind of see it there. This is where the touristy tourists go. This is where the slightly more adventurous touristy go. Still very touristy. Oh, the ridge traverse is pretty clear now. Drop down the saddle here, up to the summit. Yeah, lots of people out here today. Okay, so I just consumed the last of my water. It's like 700 mils. I've been going since the bridge, since I took my break and filled up. I've been going for 3 hours. So yeah, I did it very fast. I should be back at the river in half an hour, not even. I'm just at the switchbacks where the trail splits for the amphitheater and for the scramble to the summit. Did you hear that? Water. Ha 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 ha. The low amount of water, lightweight, and I blasted, absolutely blasted up that. I passed Braden, the trail runner, on the way down by a lot. I'm way in front of him now. And I hiked an extra 7K with like 400 meters of vert with a multi-day pack. So yeah, I pretty much shredded everyone here today without any remorse. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Actually, it was terribly hard. My legs hurt. I was just imagining rolling up into my like crawling in my sleeping bag and lying down. So when you hit that part of the day, you know it's not too good. But just at the river, I get some water, stretch my thighs out a little bit because they are very tight right now, and throw the pack on and see if I can find that little shortcut to cut it's like 2 or 3 kilometers off of the trip to FM10 Cockscomb campsite. I'm really thirsty and really tired. That's the story. I'm looking forward to dinner, where we find out how lucky I am. Did any animals get into the pack? They did not. Everything is intact. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Everything's going really well. Well, I'm sure it won't last. Sure it won't last. Remember how I said things were going too well? So this is what's left of the trail. Oh, there's flagging there. To bypass whatever it is to get to the campsite. This mudslide came. This stuff is boilerplate hard, except for right here where I jumped and got stuck in the mud up to my knee. It's taking me 5 minutes to get my leg out. Yeah, I don't know what time it is anymore. Figure it out later. Yeah, so this leg weighs about 1,000 pounds, and I think I pulled my, or at least strained my hamstring. Yeah, and this mud is like, it's like the mud of legends. Like this is like, you can build a house out of this stuff once it dries. It's rock hard. But until then, it's just brutal, and the suction was miserable, and 40 Mile Creek is beautiful. I can't wait to get to my campsite and get in my sleeping bag. This is what's left to the bypass trail from that bridge there to, oh God, wherever I'm going. Whew. And the bugs, don't get me started on the bugs. Yeah, this makes more sense. This is more typical. This is about right. So the mud is rock hard when it dries, and I can't get it off. So wet shoes it is, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anymore. What am I doing here? Okay, so I'm back on the 40 Mile Creek trail across the creek. Campsite's on this side of the creek, somewhere up ahead, I assume. I hope. Whether or not that detour was actually worth it, I don't know. The bugs are bad here too, so what's the difference? I guess I wouldn't have got muddy. I'm pretty beat right now. The whole mud thing is pretty annoying. Finally had dry shoes for a change on a trip, and now that's gone. So what do I have left? I don't even know. I'm sure the bugs are going to be miserable at the campsite. So good thing I brought my tent. Good job. God, I thought I was there. I have 3K left. I'm not going to spend any more time here because the bugs are eating me. I have another half an hour to get to camp. Yep, it's another one of those days. Okay, the tent pads are past the outhouse. As expected, I'm the only one here. 1,950 meters of vert. 1620 descent. And I'm camping at, my GPS and barometric altimeter agree that I'm camping at 1740. So I am destroyed, completely and utterly destroyed mentally and physically. The bugs are arriving as expected. I just killed 7. 9. Okay, I am in the tent. Hello? I'm quite impressed with myself. Yesterday I got up at 2:48. Oops. The alarm didn't go off. And we did a sunrise hike of Grotto, 15 kilometers and 1,400 meters of vert. Did I bake cookies yesterday? No, that was the day before. The day before we did Helena Peak, Castle Junction. So that was like a 20 kilometer plus day with like 1,500 meters of vert. The day before that, what did I climb? Oh no, I ran the Rockwall Trail. So I biked 55 kilometers. Yeah, and then the day before that, I did my 40 kilometer day on the Rockwall, which had, I don't know, 1,600 meters of vert. And the day before that, I did 20 kilometers on the Rockwall with 1,200 meters of vert. I'm starting to feel a little bit of wear and tear, but I guess the story is I'm beat right now and I need a break from inflating my mattress. I'm gonna cook not in here, but like in the vestibule. Actually, not even in the vestibule, with the vestibule open, because I don't want any moisture in the tent, because the dew point is such that it should be dry in here by morning. Because I would rather get eaten by a bear than eaten by mosquitoes. The bear is quick and the mosquitoes is a slow death. So I take the quick death over the slow death. And the mosquitoes are a sure threat, whereas the bear is not a sure threat. Yep, I'm gonna blow up this mattress and start eating because I'm starving. All right, I'm just heading to bed here. I just realized, oh, my hip. Come on, go back in. Come on. Okay, it's back in. Today's the most vert I've ever done in a single day. Not too bad. Not too bad. I didn't eat a full dinner. I started like falling asleep while eating, so yeah, I'm pretty wrecked. Yep, so I'm gonna try to sleep and I'll make up for the calories tomorrow. So I guess that brings this video to a close. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.